back to another video. So in this video, I'll be taking you through how to fill out the DAD application form for the Helmut Smith Scholarship Program. As I mentioned in my previous video, there is an application form you need to download from the official DAD website and fill it out. So this is the form. In previous years, it used to be a green form. I think it was even in PDF. But for this year, it looks like they have changed it into a simple Word document form with less pages and much easier to fill out. So I would quickly take you through how to fill out this form. Let's just get right into it. So for the surname, and kindly use official and current information. So I filled out the surname, your first name, then you fill out the email, the date and place of birth. So we'll say date. So I'll use the date, month, year format. So day, month, year, and then place of birth, Accra, Ghana. Country of permanent residence, we'll say Ghana. Nationality, Ghanaian. Second nationality, if you do have a second nationality, feel free to fill it in here. Gender, marital status, divorced. Number of children, 0. Current address, where you may be contacted at any time until taking up a possible scholarship. So you put your current address here. I think you can even add your PO box just to be safe. Great. So we move to the universities where your bachelor's was undertaken. Home university, you say University of Ghana, town, Accra. Subjects, what was your bachelor's in? Political science and Chinese. Degrees held, date and final results. So that would be a BA in political science and Chinese. Date, that was 2000 and let's see, 2022. Final results. And make sure you are writing truthful information because all this will be supported by the official documents you submit. Okay. This section, degrees expected before taking up a possible scholarship. That would be a BA in political science and Chinese. If you have a master's, you can also add your master's degree here, and then that will be your expected degree before taking up a possible scholarship. So it's okay to add that. It doesn't go against you if you already have a master's degree. So just include every information. Expected date of this degree. You can input that here. Day, month, year. Previous stays abroad for study. If it applies to you, you can fill it out. Are you currently applying or have you recently applied for another DAD program? If yes, write it here. If no, leave it blank. Have you recently applied for another scholarship, non-DAD? If yes, be truthful and write it here. If yes, have you already received a decision? Reply accordingly. So this is now for the preferred master's courses for the scholarship. If you've watched my recent video, you will notice that I mentioned that you have an option to have 2 choices for your master's. your first and second choice for this DAD Helmut Smith scholarship. So let's say your first choice would be University of Bonn, Masters in Social Protection, and your second choice will be Willy Brandt School of Public Policy at the University of Erfurt. Great. So your languages, English, proficiency, very good. And since I said I studied Chinese, you just input that there and put good. If you speak maybe a local language, you can add it there as well. Relevant practical experience during or after university. So let's see, let me use my NSS 2022 to 2023. Location, Accra, Ghana. Type of work, what did you do in this role? So this is where you use the STAR approach. Situation, task, action, result. So situation, I would say you have limited space here, so you have to know how you would work this out. So we can just say write it as if it's a CV. So you can say facilitated a workshop on gender equality and social inclusion with 50 participants in attendance. And then what was your role? And then what was the result? So conducted communications or advertisements, campaign to various stakeholders to increase attendance. And you can see as a result, there was a 50% increase in attendance as compared to previous years. You don't need to write much because you would be submitting a Europa CV that will support everything you're saying here. But this is just an official form. So I think you get the gist of what's going on here. Situation, task, action, results. Use action words, use places, use percentages to illustrate your impact of what you did in this role. I have a video on how to fill out the Europa CV. In that video, I go into detail of how to tell a story of the work you did in your professional position, and then you will get an idea of how to fill out this type of work section. But let's move on. Position. So you were a program assistant. You have to have 2 years of work experience, at least 2 years of work experience. So we have to add another role. So we'll say from 2023 to 2025 was my next role. Where did I work? Let's say Kumasi, Ghana. Type of work. You do the same thing as what we did in the previous role. I mean, follow the STAR approach, situation, task, action, results, and illustrate what exactly you did in this role. And be sure to communicate your impact. So in this role, let's say I was promoted to program officer. Okay. Let's add, even though they didn't ask, let's add the organization. Let's say Hope Incorporated. No, let's say Hope Limited. That's the name of the organization. And we'll say program officer at Redeemer Limited. These are all fake organizations. Please put the name of the exact organization you worked in. And then current professional occupation, program officer. What professional career do you envisage? You can say development professional in the social and so sector. Let's be specific here so that you get an idea. Maybe in the agricultural sector in Ghana. This is it. You can, of course, put in a professional career that applies to you and that you are interested in. So yeah, this is just a declaration of honesty and then confirming that all the information here is up to date, is correct, official, and complete. Put in the date that you filled out the form and the place. So maybe it's 27th February 2026 slash Accra, Ghana. Exactly. So this is how to fill out the application form for the DAD scholarship in the Helmut Smith program. I hope you like and subscribe and watch out for more videos coming in the coming days. And if you have any questions, kindly write it in the comments. I'll be very happy to reply you. And yeah, I will put the link of where to download this form from in the description box. As a reminder, the scholarship opens on the 1st of June. So I hope you'll be adequately prepared with the help of this video. Thank you and have a great day.